friend of yours.
Barkeep, I'd like a drink.
Of course.
Thanks. Yes, Dragonborn?
So who do you think this friend is?
I don't have the faintest idea. Well, they might be someone from Riverwood. Or they might be from somewhere else.
Yep.
They might be luring us into a trap for all we know. I've heard stories of people being abducted in inns. Sometimes the innkeepers even collaborate with the perpetrators. I'm just saying to keep your guard up. Be ready for anything. And if the situation does go south, find the horn as soon as we can and get out of there. If these guys really turn out to be our friends, though, then good. It would always be nice to have more allies, especially during these turbulent times.
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to
You're
tell.
that visitor been poking around.
Alright then. What's on the menu?
You like skeever liver? No? Tough luck.
I'd like to rent the attic room.
What?
Attic room, eh?
Okay then.
Well, we don't have an attic room,
What's up
but
with
you can
this
have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
You're the one who took the horn.
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
What's with all the cloak and dagger?
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere.
What do you want with me?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Why did you take the horn from Ustengrav?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
I absorb some kind of power from dragons, that's all I can say.
This is no time to play the reluctant hero. You either are or aren't Dragonborn. But I'll see for myself soon enough.
You said the Thalmor are after you?
Yes. We're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn.
So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Do you know how crazy this sounds?
A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong.
What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
How did you figure all this out?
You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember?
Right. You were at Dragon's Reach when I gave it to him.
So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are.
The Dragonstone was some kind of map.
Yes, a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
So where are we headed?
Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
Let's go kill a dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
So, it turns out this friend was none other than Delphine. That's a relief.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove.
And she's one of the good guys. I like that. Kind of not cool for her to steal the horn and all that. But, hey, I'm alright with it now. What matters is that she doesn't harbor any evil or malicious intentions.
I smell book
Yes,
material.
she might be a bit prickly, but I think it'll be nice to have her on our side.
Yes, you have a point there.
Now, I think we should get going. A dragon coming back from the dead seems like a pretty big deal, to say the least.
I'm still not completely down with actually going to hunt dragons, especially not ones that come back from the dead. How are you doing, my friend? Let's get moving.
Here we are. Someplace we can finally sit down for a bit.
You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking!
A dragon is attacking Kynesgrove?
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Salokunir, Zil Grotova Ursa. Sled.
Let's watch and wait. This is worse than I thought.
Alduin Fury. Oanti Bokri Has Lixenjun Kuzin. Ger Salokunir. Kalimir. Full side of King.
I'm no fan of the sun, but it would be better than this.
I'm calling.
I see that mortals have become arrogant while I slept. Hiding will not save you. to be a real fight then. I see that mortals have become arrogant while I sleep. My lord Alduin requires your death. Land like him.
How you like this? I have no time for your games.
Glory to Insane. 7.
So, just to recap, dragon necromancers are a thing now. Am I the only one who finds that highly concerning?
Never had any money to buy anything.
So you really are... it's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
I like this Lucian fellow, my friend. He may look a little flimsy, but I think he is stronger than he knows.
That was still terrifying. Phew.
All
Dragon
set?
sliding. Takes some getting used to. How can I assist?
So, what do you want to talk about?
And the way we
Nothing else
go.
then?
I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Who are you and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
The Blades, who are they?
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now.
What do you know about the dragons coming back?
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
I've seen that dragon before, the one that got away.
Really? Where?
It was the one that attacked Helgen when Ulfric escaped from the Imperials.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it. We're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
What's our next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Remind me, who are the Thalmor?
The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind than Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing dragons back?
Nothing solid yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacked, Ulfric escaped, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim's weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Why are the Thalmor after you?
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grandmaster saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong.
So we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how do we get into the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Do you need something?
So what are your thoughts on what's been going on, with dragons being raised from the dead?
I don't like it. If I know my Tamrielic history right, dragons used to roam the skies. Hundreds, maybe even thousands of them. And now that we know they're coming back, I don't think this is good news for just about anyone, including the Thalmor. Right now, I think Delphi might just be our best bet at figuring out all this. The sooner we can get rid of the dragons, the better. Hey, Inigo. What's going on?
How does it feel? Being a vampire, I mean. Not being eaten.
It feels pretty great, actually.
Really? How so?
It just does. I can't explain why exactly. Perhaps it's just the power flowing from it. But there are times where... Never mind.
What is it?
Something just came to my mind. But it's not necessarily something I'd like to share with you at this time. I hope you understand.
I understand.
Thank you.
Walk with the Allmaker.